Welcome to Persona 3 Reload. I'm your host, JoyLabs. So now that we're free from the chains of the tutorial, now that the game has officially let us off the leash, we're gonna go ahead and do whatever we want. So there's a few things that you can do. You can go up to that karaoke place, and then you can sing karaoke to get your courage up. And then you can go into the pharmacy here. We can buy some items.
Welcome.
I've got my store more unique or I'll be sunk. I'm starting to make Saturdays regular sale days. Come out this weekend and support my store. And they sell all kinds of recovery items. Medical powder, 100 HP to an ally. You could find a lot of these items in Tartarus itself. It might be necessary to buy some, like, yeah, when they have revival beads and stuff like that, I might be interested. But
You got everything you need?
Yep.
Done already? Come again, yeah?
Yeah, there might be some items that I'll buy later, but we're trying to save money for this run. If we want to be able to get everything, we're going to need to spend a lot of money that aren't on items or weapons. And here's the CD store. CD shop, Kenneth Arnold. This store sells a variety of music. Okay. Can we go in? Yeah, like our character wears headphones as part of his design. Why can't we go into the CD shop? Yeah, and here's the cafe. So if we go in here, we can raise our, I believe it's our charm by drinking coffee. And then at Club Escapade, we can only go in at night. B Blue V. The sign says, "Guided by the spirits, we will reopen on July 22nd." I'm excited for that. There's a mysterious door in the quiet alley. Yeah, we can actually enter the Velvet Room from the city. Now you can take advantage of fast access, diffusions, and other Velvet Room functions without having to travel to Tartarus. We're going in. What are those other doors there?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I have been anticipating your arrival. The time has come for you to wield your power. My role is to create new personas.
So that's his job.
By merging multiple persona cards together, they can be reborn into a new form. One could call it a fusion of personas.
There is much hidden potential within your persona abilities. We've never had a guest show this much promise in the past.
Indeed. And by establishing social links, you may be able to create even stronger personas as well. Oh ho! This shall prove to be most interesting. To that end, as you accumulate cards, please bring them to me.
If you wish to learn more about fusing personas in greater detail, then come talk to me so that I may give you some hints. I will assist you to the best of my ability.
You can borrow Igor's power to fuse new personas in the Velvet Room. Fusing personas is crucial in overpowering enemy shadows. First, try fusing the personas in your possession. The Velvet Room tutorial has been unlocked: Persona Fusion, Social Links and Fusion, Social Inheritance, and Persona Compendium.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
How may I help you today? Yeah, we can fuse personas. So right now we only have 2 personas, which Orpheus and Apsaris we can fuse into Nekomata.
Be a wise choice.
It would be a wise choice, but I don't really want to get rid of both of them just for one persona. I'll wait until we have more persona, more fusion options. But I could explain what social links do. So right now we have the full social link. It's at rank 2, and we can fuse personas. When we fuse personas, we have, well, get bonus experience. So like the Nekomata right here is level 3, and so if we have the Magician social link, say at like rank 4 or 5, it'll grow like two or three levels, I would say. Oh, which is very cool. So you could actually have a persona that's higher than the level you are. And normally you can't fuse personas that are not higher. There's also special fusion, where you can search. You can fuse all of these personas, which, as long as we have the right components, the right, we could fuse 3 to 5 different personas like this. Fusion search, where we can just see all the personas that we can fuse, which is the option I like to use. Summon, which we have all these different personas that we can summon, the ones we've unlocked at least. The DLC ones, we could just summon for free. These are the party member personas from Persona 3 and 4 and 5. And we could just summon them for free. We don't even have to be the level that they are. So for this run, I'm not going to be using the DLC personas, unless we fuse them. Alright, so...
Registering, I see.
Yes, registering, absolutely. We can also register personas, so if we have a certain persona set up, like certain moves the persona has, we can register them in this book here. So, like, if your persona has a move that you really like, you can just register that persona.
Very well.
Alright, let's go.
We look...
Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into the arcade. Game Parade. Partake in the services offered by various establishments in town, but doing so will cause time to pass. Many businesses will raise your academics, charm, or courage. High stats may help you form new relationships. Yep. And there's a different arcade games to play each day. So, like, right now we're on April 21st, and these are the ones that are available. So, House of the Seized, a horror game with terrifying zombies, raises courage. I played the horror game, House of the Seized. I fearlessly stood my ground against an oncoming horde of enemies. And our courage raises up by 2 points. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for our social stats to actually gain levels.
Welcome back.
Perfect timing. I'd like to speak to you for a moment. Regarding our exploration of Tartarus, Akihiko is still on the mend, so for now, I'd like you to lead the team in combat.
Let's see.
But he's been out for like a week or so. Gee, you sure he's alright? You never know when a powerful enemy might appear, like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared, or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So whenever you'd like to explore Tartarus, just let me know, and I'll gather everyone here. You may venture into Tartarus at your own discretion. You can go there by talking to your allies, by checking the bulletin board in the lounge. Because Tartarus is unavailable until the dark hour, time will pass if you decide to make the journey. Give yourself ample time to prepare beforehand.
Oh, right.
Also, since I'm sure there are other things you'll need to take care of, you have permission to go out at night if you need to. Well, that's all for now. Keep up the good work. You're now free to roam the city at night. Some businesses offer nighttime exclusive items and part-time jobs to see what you can discover. Yeah, which, we'll try going out at night here. Yeah, here's another highlight of the soundtrack, Color Your Night. Yeah. And, we can visit these places later, so like Polonia Mall, you can actually work at the cafe there, and also go into Club Escapade. Iwatodai Station Strip Mall, there's tons of places you can eat around here. To raise your social stats up. There's a restaurant for charm, there's a restaurant for academics, and there's a restaurant for courage. But for right now, we'll go ahead and explore Tartarus. So to explore Tartarus, just talk to Mitsuru. Let's go to Tartarus.
Yes.
Very well. We'll meet at Tartarus around midnight. Don't be late. I'll let the others know. It's now the dark hour.
As we explore Tartarus, this will be our temporary base of operations. I'm counting on you to take charge during the operation.
during your turn battle, pressing up will open the Tactics menu, which will allow you to change how each party member will act during their turn. Direct commands allow you to control their actions. Act freely. The party member will choose the best course of action, according to the situation. Full Assault, the party member will prioritize attacking. Conserve SP, the party member will choose an action while saving SP. Heal and Support, the party member will prioritize HP and focus on recovery. Direct Commands, the party member will act according to the player input. Text can be viewed and changed through Status in the menu. Go to Status and select L1, R1 to toggle from this Check Status to Tactics, where you can change the tactics each party member uses. Which, in the original Persona 3, on PS2, you had to use the tactics. You could not dictate exactly what your party members did. So that was your only option. But now that we can control them and act specifically, we don't need to use those.
That reminds me.
Let's discuss our first goal for our exploration. According to our research, Tartarus is divided into several different regions. If we continue to climb the tower, then we'll eventually reach a spot that leads to a new area. Reaching that spot should be our first goal.
All right.
Are you all ready? I'm ready. Remember, don't push yourself too hard. You can always use the teleporters to return. You can always go back to the highest floor you've reached that day. Yes, here, take this. If you ever find yourselves in danger, don't hesitate to use them. Medical powder, revival bead, deferred gem. See, we somewhat did not need to use that pharmacy. That's all from my end. Good luck.
Leader.
Each floor's dimensions may vary, but don't feel compelled to explore every inch of each new layout. Rushing directly for the stairs is a completely viable strategy. I leave that choice to your discretion. You can dash by pressing and holding R2 while moving. You'll cover more ground quickly, making your exploration of Tartarus more efficient. However, enemies will spot you more easily when dashing, so be careful.
Come on, let's get this show on the road.
We shall. We already explored floor 2, but now there's these things here.
What's the school, huh? The layout here looks kind of familiar.
Yeah, absolutely. But you can destroy these and sell those items at the shop.
Treasure?
There's 640 yen in there. Nice. Get that. Lifestone. And so let's just look right for the stairs and avoid all the enemies, since we already fought them. There we go.
The stairs.
Perfect.
Well, about that.
You're likely to find a plethora of these strange mineral deposits scattered throughout Tartarus. Supposedly, these formations are crystallized remains of shadows. There's sure to be useful materials inside them. When you find one, try cracking it open. Within Tartarus, you will find breakable objects comprised of shadow remains. Destroying them will yield items, so get wrecking.
Hope we don't run into any creeps here.
Oh, we certainly will. It's Tartarus, so certainly we will.
We could head back, but it's your call.
Why would we head back? We just got here.
If only Shadow showed up during class. Then Right, now, back to business.
Yep, absolutely.
I spy some treasure.
And that's our reward for those. 740 yen obtained. Yeah, and usually I would like to fight 4 enemies per floor. Since, you know, that seems about the right number to do things in. This floor is pretty small. Are there even 4 enemies here? I don't think there are. I think we might just have to move on. Yeah, I'm sure. Not every floor has to be 4 enemies.
Hey, it's the stairs.
By the way,
I keep a running record on hand of each area you explore. After you've established your route, navigating you through again should be no issue. However, due to Tartarus' changing nature, these records become useless each time you visit. Yeah, minimap and exploring. While exploring, you press L1 to open the minimap. We did that. It also displays information on enemy and treasure chest locations that don't hesitate to check every now and then. After finding the stairs, you can use the shortcut to move on to the next floor from any spot. It could be worth your while to scour the current floor before moving on to the next.
it's a treasure chest.
Yeah, there's a rare treasure chest on this floor. I'm not sure we can open it since we don't have any Twilight fragments. I think we have 1 actually, so hopefully it only requires 1.
Hey, don't leave me behind!
What's up, Yucatan? Alright, now, back to business.
I also got a skill card from Shuffle Time in that fight, So Bash is our skill card. So we can actually equip this to our persona if we wanted to. But Orpheus already learns Bash at level 4. But I will get such better personas than Orpheus, so don't know if I'll keep him around for long. Alright, so through Shuffle Time, we also got the persona Pixie. Embrace your freedom. Yeah, each Arcanas are like Pokemon types. You got Fool, Priestess, Lovers. So each Arcana has its own phrase here, based on the Arcana. Let's see what Pixie has. Dia and Palimpa. Okay, I think we might just use her as a fusion tool. But Yukari can heal us. We got her pretty bad in that fight, so Dia on all this. Okay. Which Yukari is pretty much going to be our designated healer. Devil Lantern.
Ooh, maybe there's something nice inside.
Trafuri Gem. Yeah, which that'll give us a guaranteed escape from battle. Let's try to explore down there. Oh, there's the stairs.
Those stairs?
Even if we found the stairs, we don't have to actually go there to go up. Which, oh, sorry. Yeah, go on to the next floor. We can always select this option. Somebody's mowing the lawn outside. I don't like that. Junpei learned something new. That's Agi. His first fire move, despite being a fire user. Which, you know, in all fairness, Junpei is a pretty crappy fire user. He doesn't learn that many fire moves, actually. And you'll see what I mean a lot later. But we'll go on to the next floor here.
Careful, the enemy's nearby.
I'm detecting a powerful enemy up ahead.
Let's see.
Judging by the frequency of the signal, this is undoubtedly a stronger foe. It would be a wise decision to regroup before reapproaching. It certainly would. That device there. We may be able to use it. Do check it out. This console is displaying a series of numbers. I see. Go ahead and select the first floor of the device. This should bring you back.
I knew it. Those devices are teleporters. They're portals that are all connected to one another. Once activated, you should be able to travel between any of the other devices. Be sure to activate any you come across. They'll be quite useful during future expeditions.
Not all teleporters are one way. You will sometimes encounter another type of teleporter. This teleporter works like an elevator. It allows you to travel between floors with teleporters or return to the entrance, using them to explore Tartarus more efficiently. But yeah, this gives us an opportunity to go down here and save. We can always do that before fighting the mini-boss. These teleporters on every mini-boss floor, so you can always go down here and have a chance to save, or fuse personas if you would like to.
Salut.
Alright, let's resume from floor 5. Alright, let's go and fight the mini-boss.
All right.
It's enemy territory up ahead. Are you ready for battle? Let's go.
All right.
Ready? Let's go.
This is beyond the level of an ordinary shadow. Watch yourselves.
The ruthless Ice Raven. I hope they're weak to fire. Yes, they are! So good thing Junpei learned Agi.
Enemy down. Pick that up, Yuri.
Excuse me. Alright, let's go. Mabafu.
That was close.
Excellent. Talking about dodge attack.
Well, I mean, they are birds. If they're weak to pierce, they're not.
This is pretty bad.
And Junpei's low health.
What to do?
Yeah, we might actually switch to Pixie.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, if you hear that in the background, yeah. Alright. I think one more all-out attack should do it. Oh, one died, but yeah, because Yukari attacked it.
Now let's move on.
Alright, the other bosses won't be that easy. The other bosses are not weak to anything, like past the first block. It's alright, and of course Yukari learned Patra, which will heal status conditions. Well done, everyone. That was a formidable opponent. Okay, my stunning performance aside, aren't all of us totally on the same wavelength now? Let's not bring up your stunning performance ever. I'd rather not be on the same wavelength as you ever. Why not? Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Jeez.
Well, I guess you have a point. Let's keep up the good work, Yuki-kun. We're doing good work for the new team. Let's keep up the pace. Right now, Tartarus is our only lead to unravel the mystery behind the Dark Hour. Alrighty then, let's just keep on moving. We shall.
I guess not all of them are totally weak, but they still don't stand a chance against me.
Right, there's a bead, which a bead will heal our whole party, I believe. No, a bead heals just one party member. A bead chain heals our whole party. Fully restores HP. Now let's have Yukari heal us. There we go. She's starting to run out of SP. That's not good. And when we run out of SP... Oh, hang on. We do have an item that can heal SP. Snuff Soul. 50 SP to an ally! Oh, wow. That is amazing. So we can keep going. When we run out of SP and SP restoring items, we might have to go back and stop exploring Tartarus, which I want to do it, like, in one day.
Salut.
Okay. Let's continue on. Yep, there's where we fought the boss, the big arena. Let's go right on up.
Elsewhere.
It would seem your enemies grow stronger with every floor. Despite the immediate danger, it stands to a reason we've gained valuable experience. Let's continue on. Okay.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
Rancid Gravy. Which, that's an item that like has gives you a random status effect. And I think they can be sold. I'm not sure for how much though.
Is that?
There's a shadow up ahead. I'll take this opportunity to teach you about shifting.
Let's do this.
Let's get ready. Here it comes. I'll provide you with support as well.
All right. Let me tell you about a new tactic called shifting. When you knock an enemy down, shifting allows you to leverage that opening to let someone else take action. Once you do, your offense can follow up with whoever you passed your action to. If you can coordinate well with your team, you'll be able to claim victory with even greater efficiency. You should all be experienced enough to pull this off now. Go ahead and give it a try.
If you shift during one more, you can pass the chance for an extra attack to another party member. Press L2 to hand over the turn to someone else. Make use of someone's strengths in battles. I didn't get what the last word was. But we can switch to Orpheus. Yep. This guy's weak. And then we can just shift to Yukari, because she does have an attack that's weak to the remaining enemies. There's no I in team, so that's for shifting for the first time. Get another one. And now we can just perform an all-out attack. There we are.
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
I don't know why it didn't bring up Yukari's splash screen, but... Alright, let's, Major Arcana cards. Besides the minor Arcana cards that occasionally appear during shuffle time, Major Arcana cards may also rarely appear. Only one of each Major Arcana card may be acquired per day. The number of Major Arcana cards you can acquire a day is also limited. When you acquire the maximum number of Major Arcana cards, an Arcana Burst will occur, and increase the ranks of your minor Arcana cards. Include as many minor Arcana cards as you can. Which, the Arcana Burst is limited to 2 cards at this point. I think you can collect more later in the game. Experience acquired from battles will increase until you leave Tartarus, which you definitely want that. Alright, level 6. I see, so basically we're working together to battle more effectively. In combat, you should be as coordinated as possible. Put it to good use. And, oh, there's item up there. Maybe not. Which way do we go? Right is the stairs. Man, there's like no enemies on this floor. I guess that shifting tutorial guy just owned it. Alright, here's another one.
Alright, let's get moving.
Absolutely. Magic band? Oh, hello. So that's an accessory for us. So we can equip that. A cutting-edge oh, sorry. A mystical silk band boosts magical power slightly. We'll equip that to Yukari. I'm thinking, yeah, Yukari or Makoto. All right. Which Apsaris in that fight also learned by Sudi. Cures freeze, shock, poison, down, dizzy for one ally. Yeah, it's different from Patra, which Yukari just learned. Have we explored the whole floor? Yeah, I think we have. Alright. Moving on.
Looks like we...
Alright, squad, move out.
We shall. There's an enemy. Oh, there's some new enemies right there. Magic hands. I think they're weak to fire. Bewilder. Oh, distress. Oh yeah, that'll make yeah. So that'll make party members weaker, and like, you know, they'll do less damage. And I think they take more damage, so it effectively lowers their attack and defense. Alright, but luckily they are weak. It's only gonna be me and Junpei out attacking because Yukari's in distress. Alright, shuffle time. We already have Pixie, so we'll restore 50% of our maximum HP. That's the game. Mass destruction. Oh, Junpei learned Bash. Deals weak strike damage to one foe. He already has a weak slash attack, but also a strike attack, too.
Doing pretty well.
Odd Morsel. Oh, we're gonna need that for later. We're gonna want to keep that. In here... No, there's nothing in here? Not even an enemy? Or a teleporter? Really? Okay.
A shadow. Do the same thing for our next fight.
Okay, we also got the persona Angel from Shuffle Time. Vanquish evil, because of, obviously he's a justice she's a justice persona. He has Garu and Sakukaja, which, great to have a wind attack. We'll probably just use her... Well, most of the Shuffle Time personas we'll probably just use as fusion tools for a lot better personas. Have we explored everything? We could go back and fight that enemy by the treasure chest. I think we already did, though.
Oh, that reminds me.
How are you feeling? You're not likely to make much meaningful progress when you're worn down. Be sure to recover if your health is low. It isn't prudent to risk your well-being unnecessarily. Auto-recover, you can press R1 during exploration to automatically recover HP. You saw me bring that up when I tried to bring up the map. A party member's recovery skill will be used to instantly restore HP for all party members. Using a recovery skill to auto-recover HP will also cost SP, so if you run out of SP, you will not be able to auto-recover. Be sure to monitor your SP whenever you use it.
It's a treasure chest.
Which, when I first played Persona 5, it had the auto-recover feature. I didn't realize it used SP, so I ran out very quickly.
Oh, the way the shadows wriggle and squirm is so gross.
I know, right? Like they were ripped right out of a nightmare.
A shadow.
Oh, this is a big room. Hello there.
Doing pretty well.
Okay. So moving on, there should be some goodies in this room. Oh, a large clock doesn't seem to be working though. The entrance at the clock at the entrance can be used to fully restore HP and SP for your entire team. You also find clocks on the floors you're currently exploring. They also provide the same effect as the clock at the entrance. Activating a clock requires 7 Twilight Fragments, so you should make a habit of collecting them for emergencies. I wonder if it functions the same way. The clock's not ticking, maybe the hands will start moving if I use something. Yeah, which 7 Twilight Fragments. It's not really that worth it. It's more worth it for the chests. Odd morsel, okay. There's a Trifuri gem. Any more? There's a shadow around. We might as well fight him.
We got ourselves a shadow here.
Alright. 2 of the Mazio gem. That's an Arcana burst right there. So all of our cards increase to level 2. Arcana Burst will occur, and you can acquire a Major Arcana card of your choice. During Arcana Burst, the ranks of the Minor Arcana cards will appear to increase until you leave Tartarus for the day. Try activating Arcana Burst as often as possible to collect stronger Minor Arcana cards. We'll definitely take the experience.
And that's how it's done.
There you have it.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
Alright, Twilight Fragments. You get those from those blue structures. Have not found the stairs yet. Might as well just fight one more enemy on this floor.
Shadow spotted.
That is, for this floor at least. We'll just explore around for any items we might have missed.
What do you say?
You are low on stamina.
I say,
Could be a viable option.
yes, retreat could be a viable option. Let's look around for any more things. Those are the stairs, I think. I think we got everything. Okay, let's head back.
All right.
Yep, return to the entrance. Alright. Well, I will see you next time when we decide whether or not to stay in Tartarus. See ya.